Coming up.
Lovely to meet you. Thank you.
Adversity.
The thing they love the most is this.
Courage. Triumph. The Aussie supermum who defeated Dutton.
The Prime Minister rang me and I accidentally missed the call.
She lost a leg, saving one son.
I was trapped between two cars, smoke everywhere because the wheels were still turning.
Leukemia claimed another.
He said, do not make me the excuse for you not doing important stuff.
But nothing can stop Ailey France.
I'm not someone who seeks out sympathy. I'm no victim. I just have my experiences.
Welcome to the 60 Minutes podcast Extra Minutes. Today we're talking about a new politician in town, Ailey France. With me is Laura Sparkles. Laura Sparks, my colleague and producer. Welcome. We had fun, didn't we?
We did. 2 days with Ailey.
A very energetic human being. What do you think will make her so good in Canberra?
I think it's her natural spirit and also what she's gone through. I mean, this is a real woman who's experienced real heartbreak, losing her son, and then she's, pre that she lost her leg in a horrendous accident. So she's lived life more than most people have.
Yes, she brings real life experience. She's also really committed to local issues. I mean, Canberra beckons and with that ambition and so forth, but she says she's dedicated to the people of Dickson.
Yeah, and, when we were at the shopping centre the other day, so many people came up to her and she was already talking to them about issues in the local area. I mean, even down to a sewerage issue somewhere close by.
That's local.
That's very local. But she knew about it and she was there. I mean, obviously we were there filming, but she was really happy to talk to them all. And they all were elated that she'd won and, lots of hugs and kisses. And you don't see that very often with MPs.
No, and I guess that does raise the question about her long-term ambitions. I mean, going by that reaction, she could be Australia's next female Prime Minister.
Yeah, or, I mean, she'd be perfect disability minister. I mean, I think she's got everything that they need in that parliament, and I think she'll go far.
Yeah, I mean, I know we're being very enthusiastic and
and making things up.
Well, we're speaking for her, but she, when asked the question about what she would like to do next, she doesn't talk big picture. She really does talk local, and if that interaction continues, she's going to be very popular there for a very long time. Big effort to get there in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, 7 years, 3 campaigns, and let's remember she has a prosthetic leg. It wasn't easy, walking around. She gets terrible pain still, but she did it, and obviously this time round it worked.
Yeah, and that's right. I mean, when you meet her like we did this week, she, is very energetic, very amiable, nothing's a problem. But that really hides or masks a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. Her triumph comes out of a lot of hard work, a lot of pain.
Yeah, I mean, she is now inspirational, but she's seen some very, very dark days, as she discussed with you in the interview. Terrible post-traumatic stress from that absolutely horrendous accident where she lost her leg and thought she was going to lose her 4-year-old son.
Yes, and it was quite extraordinary, wasn't it, when she was talking about how her angst and her agony in the moment wasn't about her leg, but about her baby boy, and that was what was driving her to the point that when she became conscious and learned that her leg had in fact been amputated, that she was kind of elated because her son was alive. It was all about her son.
Yeah, and we're both mothers. I think any mother would understand that to lose a son in an accident and to survive it, it'd be so hard to live with that. So
yeah,
I can understand why she felt like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But also, what was really interesting, she talked about her traumatic stress disorder. And again, that was also linked to her children, that she had this overwhelming fear of leaving the house, fear of looking after the children on her own, fear that they would be caught up in other accidents. She talks about losing herself, not just her leg, there for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, that's the job, isn't it, of a mother, to look after your children. And if you feel like you haven't done that for whatever reason, and that's illogical, actually, isn't it? I mean, but that's the way she felt. And to know her as we know her now, it's hard to imagine her being that person. But I guess that's what's brought her here today. She's learnt from that, and that's life experience, and that's what's going to make her an incredible politician.
Yeah. And tragedy brought her to politics. It was the loss of her limb that, she wanted to make things right for people with disabilities and to fight for those people. She nearly walked away from politics because of tragedy, the diagnosis in her son that he had leukemia. But he made sure she went around again.
Yeah. I mean, Henry just sounds incredibly brave, incredibly courageous. And they obviously had a very close bond, I think, in the way she spoke about Henry. And, Henry, I remember she said to you, I'm not going to go a third time. I can't campaign another time. I want to be here with you. And he says, no, Mum, you go out there. This is your time. I don't want you to use me as your excuse. I want you to get out there. And she did.
Yeah. I mean, she wanted to give up because she wanted to look after her boy.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And I mean, that's understandable, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. But she said he got very angry with her.
Yeah, And then poor Henry had to lose his dad.
Yeah, Just, 5 months, wasn't it?
Yeah.
5 months or so before his own death.
Yeah. Such tragedy.
I don't know how she's not curled up in the corner. That she can keep going is extraordinary.
Well, the famous yeah, nah comment when she won last Saturday. I think, you ask her about that, and she's just a strong woman, and I think she's unusual. She's probably unique. I don't think most people would deal with it as she has, but she's had that inner strength, it sounds like, for a very long time. I mean, her dad said she's always had a lot of get up and go, and so I guess it's not surprising perhaps that she's managed to do this.
Yeah, and it was kind of exciting, wasn't it, to meet her and for the team to meet her son, her surviving son, Zach, in this week just after the election. I mean, we could still feel the excitement for them.
Oh, yeah, it was a buzz, wasn't it? Yeah.
It's massive. I mean, it's the first time in history that an opposition leader has been unseated in this way, and she did it.
She did it. And, of course, we then reunited her with the people that helped save her back in that accident, going back to the accident and meeting them again with the two men that helped save her, which she was so excited. She actually thanked us for organising it. And I was surprised that she'd never seen them for all those years.
Yeah, for 14 years. Yeah. Gosh.
But Zach was beautiful. Her son was gorgeous. Zach reminds us of all our teenage boys, and just a lovely young man. Droll. Man of few words. But when he speaks, he grabs the spotlight. Yeah, and you could see how proud he was of his mum on election night, in that footage that was shot. And there was a hint of sadness, I think, in his eyes as well, having lost his brother. But, he's a lovely young man, and he now has the house to himself quite regularly when she has to go to Canberra.
Let's see how long that lasts. Well, thank you. It was great to work with you on this one. It was fun.
Wonderful.
It's nice to, despite the tragedy in her life, I think anyone who was to meet Ailey France would find her quite inspiring, and it makes you look at your own life and go, "Come on, stop whinging.
That's
Just
right.
Get on with it."
Oh, I'm telling that story. I'm going to tell that story to my kids. I mean, look what she's gone through, and look what she's achieved, and look what she's put aside to do it.
Yeah,
Incredible.
absolutely. Yeah, certainly a story worth watching. So if you've missed it, you can go to 9 Now or the Australian 60 Minutes YouTube channel. Thank you for your time.